Hello, everyone, and welcome. You can sense it through the pageantry, the tradition. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. And as we look out on the field, here comes the man who makes it all go, and that's this quarterback.
Yeah, and he's big time. That's why he's up for all these awards. He's known. Everybody knows exactly what he brings to the table. He can run it. He can throw it. They're expecting a big day from this young fella.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. They'll need 3 yards here on 3rd down to keep this opening drive alive. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Fights off a defender. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team. We're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was...
All kinds of running room. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The offense in hurry-up mode. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
These two conferences have been tied together for years through the Sugar Bowl, a little testiness with the whole Texas-Oklahoma thing, and now the strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
What a great play by one of their biggest playmakers in the D-line. I can say this personally. I got my first start in college at Jordan-Hare Stadium. It was brutal. I think about it, and I get PTSD to this day. When you get those types of athletes in a three-point stance rushing the quarterback with that crowd noise, and your offensive tackles can't hear the snap count, it's not a lot of fun.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Got it set up on the outside. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. A completion good for the percentage, not good enough for the 1st down. Here comes the punting unit. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. So the Auburn Tigers offense will take the field for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Using the quick game. At the 45 on his way. Got a lot of running room. He's at the 10. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Yeah, I tell you what, when you start a game in the first quarter and you show me I will run my quarterback like you did here, it makes me defend.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Looking to throw on second down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Keep bringing the heat like that, and you can fall in line with the likes of Derek Brown or Nick Fairley.
Man, I still remember that Nick Fairley season where he put the defense on his back. Cam Newton took care of the offense, but he ruled the defense, making big plays, getting in the backfield, getting after quarterbacks.
And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking deep. He's got it inside the 15. The hands, the feet. He steps his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to add another. Splits the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it in with a huge play, an 80-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
On the option. Now the toss. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Back to pass, it's Avant. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB, and this one put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Hand off from the shotgun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Sampson. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's caught downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Thank goodness gracious, this dude is on fire. I mean, he's already got 100 yards. We're in the first quarter. Like, I might want to think about double-teaming that guy. If he goes to the water bottle, I'm going to double-team. Whatever he does, I'm on it.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. He's got it on the run. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. He'll set up to throw. Looking for the score. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They'll run it from the gun. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Pulls it and fires to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Avant. Finds his big tight end. Makes the catch and he's brought down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Tigers are rolling down the field. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. It'll be a draw. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. The sure hands. It's Cobb. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. Fast motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quickly complete.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. Looking for a man. It's Avant. Picked off. Got some room to run. And it's a touchdown. Put 6 on the board. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Leaves it with the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Off-play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to get behind the defense. And he hauls it in at the 30. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Looking downfield, it's Avant. He's got him this time. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd down, and this crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense. The Tigers are stopped, but not before getting the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The play action fake. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now we see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They'll send out the kicker here. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Colorado is getting stomped. You could bring back any of the greats they've had there, Cordell Stewart or Rashaan Salam. None of them would make a difference today. They're trailing by 14 to Washington State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Throws for the tight end. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
They'll leave it with him. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. No huddle here for the offense. They'll throw it on first down. Getting some heat. Gets it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Up-tempo for the offense. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, going up top. Makes the catch. It's Gage. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. We're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. They'll throw it on first down. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. To the air on first down. It's caught. That's a touchdown. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
To the air, it's Avant. short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Dances away. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Auburn lines up quickly. Looking to throw for it. Trying to get to him. And more yards after contact. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. He's going to pass. They're trying to get to him. Going to try to get it himself. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On second down, they'll take to the air. Now adjusting. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. First play of the drive comes from the 38. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds a man on the left. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it first and 10. Looking to move it through the air. A strike downfield. Touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Here's the handoff. Open space at the 25. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Neyland Stadium.
Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. To the air, it's Avant. Got his man quickly. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Off the play fake. Makes the grab. Tackled after picking up the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking to go up top on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Ball in the air, intercepted. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Wells. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds his big tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Running back searching for a hole. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. Right quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Looking to scramble. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they trail 35-17. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Florida is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far in the Swamp. They're up by 6 over Vanderbilt. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. It is plays like that that'll let you pile up some serious passing yards.
Man, what an effort. I mean, the layout to be able to catch the football, keep it off the ground. Nice job by this receiver, and that's why this quarterback's had a day. Guys making plays all over the field.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Off the play fake on 1st down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Snags it over the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you've kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A soaring high punt with serious hang time. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice confidence by the QB. Good throw over the middle of the field. Nice little strike down the field for a big play. Listen, you got to throw it where it's open. And he found a slot, found a little hole in the middle of the field. Nice job attacking it.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Wants to throw. It's Avant. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll go to the ground. Smashes through. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, the inside give. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. You say, why not throw it beyond the sticks? Sometimes you just need to give the punt team some space. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Avery. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Leaves it with the running back. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 20. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And That just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Looking downfield, it's Avant. Using his legs to buy some time.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Got his man in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
He wants to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He wants to pass it on second down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Auburn going to work with another first down.
And that's good enough for...
He's going to pass. He's going for the big play. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
PAT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
Smashes it through for the PAT. They march 79 yards on the drive, and the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wide out in motion. Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll keep it himself. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He leaves it with the back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They bring the punter onto the field now. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes a move. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Dropping back, it's Avant. He's got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This is a third and long. Trying play action. And they got him for the sack.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Nowhere to move. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Goes to the option. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wants to throw on third down. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be fourth down. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond. They
were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
The Tigers want to crank the tempo. Dropping back, it's Avant. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
He's brought down at the 38. That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
He'll take a shot. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the boulevard. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Utah State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Logan for some time. They're up 14 over the Coyotes. We'll circle back.
Hello, Rashard. How you doing, buddy?
College football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock. So you've got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Stop just inside the 25.
Just getting a quick stream, and I have been so busy with family and new job on the way, so I have been doing the door assist.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Wide receiver shows motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown run.
I'll be streaming more tonight.
Hang on, it'll be 4th down. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
The offense set for a 1st down play. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last.
It's amazing how much offenses have just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.